Just want to take the edge off. That is absolutely disgusting. Welcome back to No Context Britain, a series in which we take a look at the best and funniest of Britain, as compiled by the Twitter account No Context Brits. Everything's £14. That's such a weirdly specific... Oh, right, it's a hairdresser's. It's a hairdresser's. That's why it's a weird, oddly, like, specific price. And the Twitter account posted this with Remember Poundland. This is it now. No, it's not. It's a hairdresser's. You can see it's a hairdresser's. I know. British cuisine best in the world. I feel as though I read one of these, like, every single one of these videos, like one that reads exactly British cuisine best in the world. But that is just tragic, innit? Peas. You have peas on your... That's pathetic. Like, I hear of people having mayonnaise on their chips, and that is... I think that's grim. I think that's foul. But having, like... peas and gravy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a southerner. Maybe I'm just a posh southern fairy. But gravy on chips, that's wrong. That's wrong. You know, in previous videos I've said that I hate gravy, but you know what? I've started to warm to gravy. I have it on my roast dinners now. I go out for a Sunday roast. I'm not put off by the amount of gravy. But that on chips, that's disgraceful. Get some burger sauce or barbecue sauce on there. And the sausage, I mean, that looks like a good sausage. It's just everything accompanying it is tragic. Got a tuna butty bigger than my hand for £2. There must be 3 tins of tuna in it. That can't be economically viable for whatever place sold you this. That's enormous. I didn't even know they made buns that big. Why do Brits speak English and American language rather than speaking some European? Like, okay, yeah, this is bait. I'm not falling for it. It's bait. Brummy accent's worse than staying silent, study shows. Yeah, that's fair. That's more than fair. Those who speak in a Birmingham accent were viewed as less intelligent than those who stayed silent, according to a study. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think we needed a study to tell us that, to be honest. Hang on, mate. Do you mind just waiting there while I get my phone out to record myself shouting at you? That's so funny. Oh, man. That is so funny. Becoming a big man when you get your phone out and film it for social media. All right, fine. That is tragic. It's just like the 5 seconds where he's like getting his camera open, where he's just blankly staring at his phone. Like, come on, we don't need to film everything. You can give it large at the football without filming yourself. You shouldn't really be filming yourself giving it large at the football. Watching football and shouting at opposition fans should be a great moment to put away your phone and not have to think about something like that in case it kicks off at the vets. Fair enough. Fair enough. You never know when there's going to be a bit of a feisty Rottweiler in there. I dare you to mention a 10 out of 10 non-alcoholic drink. I mean, I'm not advocating you drink Cowpop. Oh, you know, that was a proper silver lining when you had a headache as a child, wasn't it? As an adult, can you have, like, Calpol? Would it just not do anything? Would it just be, like, such a small amount of paracetamol that it just wouldn't do anything? Or would it actually, like, have an effect? Like, if I had a headache, could I take Calpol to this day? Because that sounds a lot nicer than just taking tablets. It was yummy. Tourists upset after discovering Abbey Road is just a road. I mean, I went there once because there's a hospital nearby that I was going to, and I was crossing the road, and I was like, this road looks really familiar. And I looked at the street sign, and it said Abbey Road. I was like, wow, that's cool. But it is literally just a road. Actually, I think I'm lying. I don't think it looked familiar. I think I saw the sign. I think I'm just lying. I get untold joy from complaining to customer service. Right? So, and she loved complaining to customer service so much that she went to the Metro newspaper and told them about it. I love complaining and I couldn't recommend it enough. I truly believe it's complainers like me that keep companies and service sectors accountable. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Why have you gone to the newspaper? Not everything needs to be a newspaper article. Metro, this is partly on the Metro. They should have turned you down when you came in going, I love complaining. Can I have an article, please? An article, please, about how much I love complaining. I love it. And I hold all of the service sector accountable. Heinz bean juice. Oh, Christ. It's disgusting. That's horrible. That can't be is this like an April Fool's joke? I'm looking this up. Bean juice is just such a grim way of describing it. Bean juice. Ugh. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's... Actually, you know what? On second look at this looks suspiciously AI generated. Yeah, I think this is an AI generated image, and like they've just made the label in Photoshop and pasted it on because you can tell it's not stuck on there. There is no dignified way to eat one of these. What do you fucking mean? That's like the most normal shaped food ever. It's a rectangle. What do you mean there's no dignified way of eating them? Am I missing something? Also, these are like the worst Mr. Kiplings. What are you doing getting these? Get yourself some of the pink ones. The pink ones are good. Jesus Christ. Revels milk chocolate pouch, £4.15. I'll tell you what has shocked me to my core recently. The price of Easter eggs. There is no way that an Easter egg that's like that big, like a Cadbury's one that's that big, is £6. That's not £6 worth of chocolate. You can get like a pack of 4 dairy milk bars for like £1.50. There's no way that egg is worth £6. But the thing is, I will just buy a load of them for myself because I fucking love Easter eggs. There's just I don't know. It's just the best chocolate. There's just something about it. It's definitely the same chocolate that's just in dairy milk, but it's like, I don't know. Something about eating like a shard of chocolate is just very appealing to me. Oh man, Digital Dave. I could get behind Digital Dave, you know. Big fan of Digital Dave. Because have you heard, like, apparently, right, a lot of people can't read, like, analog clocks. Apparently people can't, like, post in the comments what time is that it's showing. But apparently a lot of people can't read analog clocks, and maybe this will be useful, turning Big Ben into Digital Dave. Do you remember when there was a rumour going around that they were going to rename Big Ben Massive Mohammed, and so many people got upset? No more than 32 customers in the store at any one time. What does WH Smith's actually do? Like, the only time I ever go into a WH Smith's is like if they got a post office in there and I need to send something, or if I'm at an airport. What, like, every time I go in there, it just seems to be like stationary. Like, there's no way they're staying afloat based on selling stationery. I'm convinced their entire business is built off the back of their airport branches. They might as well just shut down everywhere else. Who says romance is dead? That is actually class. That's class. I'm not a fan of those sausages, though. Like, they always have, like, little bits of gristle in. Not a fan of them. But the rest of it, oh, that's great. Terrible photo, but can anyone ID, please? No. That could be a pigeon or a hawk. I don't know what that is. I'll spend £6 on a croissant. I'm not alone. I know some people get annoyed at me going, oh, it said croissant. I'm not French. I'm not going to say it like that. I'm English. I'm going to say croissant, okay? Who would spend £6 on a croissant? That's ridiculous. What kind of croissant are you getting for £6? The only time I'd spend £6 on a croissant is if it had ham and cheese and shit inside. For a plain croissant, £6. Ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Stop putting out these silly articles. Mr. Sig pays a visit to the patients at Pinderfield Hospital in Wakefield, 1948. I loved this image when I first saw it. I saw this probably about a month ago on Twitter, and I chuckled. Oh, I chuckled. And then I realised it was AI generating. That immediately made it not funny at all. I love the idea of Mr. Sig paying patients in a hospital a visit, and it didn't happen. I'm gutted. All right, let's have a look at this menu and judge each choice. Chips and cheese, very good. Chips, cheese and gravy, less good. Chips, cheese and curry, better. Chips, cheese and beans, understandable, not for me. Chips and curry sauce, yeah, that's fine. Chips and gravy, chips and beans, chips and coleslaw. What? Chips and coleslaw. Chips and coleslaw. Who on earth came up with that? Like, when you ask someone, oh, what do you have on your chips? Coleslaw. No one has ever said that. Chips, cheese and coleslaw. Chips and bolognese sauce. Chips and tuna. Chips and tuna. Man, what? Where are they coming up with this? What paedophile would go for coleslaw? That's what I'm saying. Surely that's just like a pedo trap. Like, whenever someone orders that, the police jump out and arrest them. Fashionable see-through trainers. Wow, they do look very fashionable. Yeah. Mate, what? These are Nikes. Nike did not make these. Someone custom made transparent Nikes. See-through trainers size 8 barely used, getting rid because plastic made my foot bleed. And you're selling them for 40 quid. You can cap me benefits, but you'll never take me XL bully. Okay? Oh, I haven't got my Facebook logged in on my new computer, and I don't even know the login. I've just got like a burner Facebook account, and I basically just use it for being in like XL bully support groups, and it's really funny. No one's seaside towns. Yeah, why does every seaside town have one of these and one of these? Like, whenever I go to Brighton, I swear I see like 3 of these fucking things. They're horrible. Why would anyone want this outside their shop? I feel as though they must be put there by rival shops. Have you seen Tinks? And Tinks is just walking past. Tell you what, I had a very similar experience to this the other day. I was just walking around, going on one of my many walks. To be fair, I walk about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. I just like to get out and in the sunshine. I've got a goal for myself to get 10 to 15,000 steps a day, and so far I'm achieving that. But anyway, yeah, I was on one of my walks and I saw a cat. It was a lovely, like, fluffy black cat, and there was like chickens smushed into the road, and the road was on like a hill. So like, a car coming over the hill fast wouldn't have been able to see the cat like fast enough to stop, right? It would hit the cat if it went over the hill at a pace. So I was trying to like goad this cat away, and I didn't want to pick up this cat because it's not my cat, and it might have been one of the houses there, and they'd be like, why the fuck are you picking up my cat? Also, the cat might not be friendly. It might attack me. So I was like, it's eating chicken out of the road that had been smushed in by a tire, and I was like, eventually I just picked up the cat, put it on the side, and left it there. Although I was staring at this cat for probably about 15 minutes because I was like, what the fuck do? I can't just leave this cat here. It'll get hit by a car. But yeah, then I walked down the road maybe like like 2 minutes down the road, and I see a poster, a missing cat poster. This fucking cat that I took out of the road had been missing for like 5 months. But I couldn't be sure. It was just a black cat. It was a long-haired black cat, and it was a long-haired black cat that was missing. But they all long-haired black cats look the same to me. So I was like, is this the cat? Am I just gonna waste someone's time and go, yeah, I saw your cat. I don't have it though. Like, but I did see it, and I felt really bad. And I went back looking for the cat, but I couldn't find it. I changed my name to Pudsey Bear, and now I can't get a passport. Well, why did you do that then? You've bought that on yourself. Why did you go to the newspaper to embarrass yourself? You've just gone, yeah, I was really stupid and made a really, really stupid and pointless decision, and now they won't let me have a fucking passport. Just want to take the edge off. That is absolutely disgusting.